Experience, competence, knowing how to do the job.
The city is out of control. The criminals run the streets.
For months, day in and day out, the candidates for mayor have been stumping, repeating their priorities and campaign messages. But one topic they never touch on: child welfare.
I think what it says is that everybody is satisfied with the status quo.
That status quo has included tragedy. Julicia Batties, Jalea Eason, Jameek Maudlin, and others. Children killed in recent years, allegedly by parents or caregivers. These cases illustrate the high stakes for the city's child welfare agency, the Administration for Children's Services. So we tried to ask the candidates how they'd manage the agency tasked with keeping children safe. Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani declined an interview, but his campaign sent a statement that reads in part, "The priority of my administration's ACS will be to keep families together and ensure parents and children alike are supported. My focus on affordability, from free universal childcare to a rent freeze, will make sure parents have the support they need to raise families in New York City and make sure kids can enjoy safe and happy childhoods." But critics say that vision overlooks ACS's central mission.
It doesn't have much of a sense of reality to it. The purpose of a child welfare system is to protect children. And that seems to have gotten somewhat lost in this conversation. And when you're looking at parents and not looking at the children, you have a lot of children who are being hurt.
Marcia Lowry is a national expert on child welfare and has a pending class action lawsuit against New York over its foster care system. We asked her to assess the candidates' positions. On his website, Andrew Cuomo doesn't have a stated plan for ACS.
What does it say to you that one of the candidates, Andrew Cuomo, has nothing on his website, refused to answer any of our questions in writing or on camera about how he would approach ACS?
Well, that's extraordinary. And so many of the people in official positions and positions to do something about what's happening to kids in foster care and kids who come into foster care are simply just disregarding this issue.
Of the three candidates, only Republican Curtis Sliwa agreed to speak with us.
There's this resistance to break up families. And I get that. You want to keep a family together. But if anyone in that family is giving any reason why that child or those children are in danger, they have to be extricated from that family. The ACS does not have transparency because they hide behind the cloak that this is privacy. There's no doubt there needs to be more transparency.
Well, I hate to take any position agreeing with any of the candidates, but there is some real reality reflected in that statement.
ACS's mission is child safety and well-being. It employs nearly 7,000 workers. It conducts roughly 4,000 investigations monthly, oversees more than 6,000 children in foster care, and operates with a nearly $4 billion budget, which includes $1 billion in child care vouchers. The challenges are enormous, but Lowry says to improve the system, reform is possible.
But if the child needs protection, the child is entitled under the Constitution and the laws to that protection. New York is not delivering it for too many children.
Yet in this mayoral election, child welfare has remained off the campaign agenda. After our story first aired, we finally did hear from Andrew Cuomo's campaign, and he gave us the following statement. As mayor, Andrew Cuomo is going to do a top-to-bottom assessment of the entire bureaucracy to see what works and what doesn't. With ACS, obviously the safety of our children is paramount, and that will always be the prism in which we operate from. However, everyone believes that the goal is to keep families together to the most practical extent possible, and we'd want to break down silos with other agencies to ensure adults get the resources and services they need as well. Annika Pergament, New York One.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage, and click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.